What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you on this Tell the Truth Tuesday. Y'all know what we do. We're going to talk to you, and we're going to tell you the truth on this Tuesday. So I want you to listen up. We're going to be real quick today. Y'all know, for those that may not be familiar with me, those that may not know, I kind of popped up on your news feed. Here's the quick version of who I am, Dr. Leroy McKenzie, the Impact Builder, President, CEO of J&F Enterprises. What we simply do is we assist entrepreneurs to be able to develop their what I call the 4 pillars of sustainability, and that's the right mindset, the right principles, the right processes, and the right systems. You cannot be successful in this world, whether it's your personal life or your business life, without those 4 pillars. That is what we aim to do, to assist you to be able to develop, so that you can, as an entrepreneur, you can focus on more meaningful, you can reclaim your time, but also you can focus on meaningful connections with your family, friends, and those that you serve in the marketplace. Morning, Doc. How are you? Hope you're having a great morning. So that's who we are and what we do on the daily. This month is National Women's History Month. So we're taking time out to shout out the ladies. Doc, you're gonna love this all month. It's all month about these iconic women who have been trailblazers, who have been pioneers, and you'll see each week I'm doing a different kind of category of women that we're highlighting to kind of showcase just the greatness that you all are. Yesterday we started off with none other than Madam C.J. Walker, who is just absolutely, if you don't know who Madam C.J. Walker is, you just, I don't know where you've been. But you got to go watch the movie Self-Made if you want to know who she is. Go watch the movie Self-Made. I got another one for today. And if you're not familiar with her, you can go watch her movie called Shirley. And Regina King plays none other than Shirley Chisolm, who is, and we're going to talk about her, just her great history. She is the first black woman elected to Congress, and she is the first black person, and I'm going to get into that, to run on the largest political party, the 2 parties, on a party's ticket. She did that back in 72-ish, I believe it was. But I'll read that to you. But I definitely wanted to start off with these 2, acknowledging these 2 great women in history, because of just how phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal they are. And I thought that it would be just a really good thing to be able to have these 2 start the National Women's History Week off, just because of how great I thought that they were, and just their significance that they played in history. So if you hold on just a minute, hold up, wait a minute, we about to put some Shirley in it. I know I'm crazy, y'all. I know I'm crazy. But here's 3 reasons why Miss Shirley Chisolm, Congresswoman Shirley Chisolm, is a trailblazer, is a pioneer in American politics. She's breaking or broke multiple barriers and paved the way for what we now see as even I'll say before Jasmine Crockett, a congresswoman, what's her name, from California. My brain is just like froze up really quickly. Maxine Waters. So Shirley Chisolm paved the way for Maxine Waters. Maxine Waters has paved the way for Jasmine Crockett. And I hope people understand it, because I was talking with my mom last night, and we were talking about Jasmine Crockett. We were talking about Maxine Waters, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, and how hopefully there's this mentoring going on. Like I just mentioned, I don't know when Congresswoman Maxine Waters came into Congress, but I'm sure she was in there, I believe, when Shirley Chisolm, or at least around. I don't know if she was in Congress at that time, because she might have been. I think she was in politics in California for a long time too. So I don't know, but hopefully now Jasmine Crockett is gleaming knowledge, information, and all of the great ideas and insight from Maxine Waters, and hopefully both of them can get information or gain information from knowledge and information how to handle the times that we're in right now from Miss Shirley Chisolm. Let me get into this. As I mentioned, Congresswoman Shirley Chisolm, she was the first black woman elected to U.S. Congress. In 1968, that was a year before I was born, y'all, Shirley Chisolm became the first African-American woman elected to the United States Congress, representing New York's 12th Congressional District. You know, I mean, just absolutely, and you're thinking in a time when women had just barely come into, getting the right to vote and all of those things. For her to be able to do what she was doing, I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Her election challenged the status quo and opened doors for greater representation of black women in political office, i.e. Maxine Waters, i.e. Jasmine Crockett, i.e. I forgot her name, the congresswoman from Massachusetts. I don't know, all these names are eluding me this morning. So that was number one. She was the first black woman to look at the office. Number two, notice I'm saying first. Notice yesterday I said first. You'll hear me when I'm saying these women, and this is why they are pioneers. This is why they're trailblazers, because they were the first to do some of these things that they've accomplished too. She was the first black person and woman to seek a major party's presidential nomination. Yes, that was her. And notice I said, Brother Bernard, hello, man. How are you? Good to see you on here. Notice I said person to seek a major party's presidential, not female, first person. She was the first one to do that. In 1972, Congresswoman Chisolm announced her candidacy for the Democratic nomination for president, becoming the first black woman and first black person and first black woman and first woman to seek a major party's nomination for the U.S. presidency. So she also set precedent for Jesse Jackson to run in 1988 for the president of the United States. So even before Mr. Jackson, there was Miss Shirley Chisolm. Her campaign slogan, unbought and unbossed. Does that sound familiar to y'all? Unbought, unbossed, emphasized her commitment to independent and progressive politics, inspiring many to envision broader possibilities for leadership in America. That's Miss Shirley Chisolm, y'all. So that's number two. Number three reason. She was an advocate for minorities, women, and children. See, throughout her 7 terms, she did 7 terms, wow, in Congress, Congresswoman Chisolm was a passionate, effective advocate for the needs of minorities, women, and children. She worked to improve opportunities for inner city residents, supported spending increases for education, health care, and other social services, and was a forceful advocate for the Equal Rights Amendment. Why does it seem like we're still fighting for increases in education, increases in health care, and other social services? Why does that seem to be still in 2025 a common thing that we're still having to fight for? Thank you, Ms. Chisolm. But we should not still, in this 2025, still be fighting for increases in education, increases in healthcare, and increases in social services. That's just that is so crazy. And her legislative efforts contributed to significant policy changes that benefited underrepresented communities. Congresswoman Chisolm, there we go. Congresswoman Chisolm worked to improve opportunities. Well, I said that already. I'm sorry. Down here. Her legislative efforts contributed significantly to policy changes that benefited underrepresented communities. She was looking out for those that couldn't look out for themselves. And that's what our Congress people, our senators, they should be doing, because they should be the voice of all of us. What's up, D? Morning, bruh. Congresswoman Chisolm, her legacy as a trailblazer continues to inspire leaders who champion equality and representation in American politics. You don't have a Maxine Waters. You don't have a Jasmine Crockett. If there is no Shirley Chisolm. Go watch the movie. I suggest you watch the movie. Go watch the movie Shirley. I think it's on Netflix. It's on one of them cable channels. But go watch that movie. It'll give you some insight into what I mentioned about her campaign, because it's about that campaign era and her running for the presidency, the president of the United States back in 1972. You gotta walk before you can crawl, and you gotta crawl before you, you gotta crawl before you can walk, and you gotta walk before you can run. What's the old adage? Shirley Chisolm crawled so that Maxine Waters could walk, and Maxine Waters walked so that Jasmine Crockett could run. This is National Women's History Month, y'all. Fellas, I'm going to give us a month, because we ain't got a month. I'm just sorry, but I want to make sure that we understand the significant contributions that women, specifically black women, have made to this country and to this world, because it's important. Miss Chisolm is just another true example of that, of one of those women that was a trailblazer, that was a pioneer, and has set the standard. All of these women set the standard. They set the standard for, to me, what womanhood exemplifies, what advocacy represents, intelligence represents, wisdom, commitment, consistency, accountability, and excellence. Excellence. Each of these women that I'm talking about, that I'm speaking about, walked in excellence. And Miss Shirley Chisolm was no different from that. So understand, and here's the four pillars that I mentioned at the beginning that we as that JNF Enterprise represent. Miss Chisolm, I'm done. Miss Chisolm had the right mindset. She had the right principles. She had the right processes. In order to run a campaign, you have to have the right processes in place. And then last but not least, she had the right systems in place. No, she wasn't able to become the first female president of the United States, but her significance of what she did and how she was able to be an example of what could be done. Like I said, not just for women, but for men as well, because you had Miss Chisolm in 72, and the only reason that Jesse Jackson was able to run in 1988 was because Miss Chisolm ran in 1972. So, these are the things that we want to talk about. If you want to go deeper into your entrepreneurship journey and understand a Miss Shirley Chisolm and be an entrepreneur in the make of or the mold of a Shirley Chisolm, hey, connect with us. This is what we do. These are the types of tools that we use in order to be able to get individuals to understand the broader perspective of entrepreneurship and what we do and what it takes to be an entrepreneur. You know, Miss Shirley Chisolm, I don't know, I believe she had her own business, I'm not sure. But if you look at the principles that she utilized, you then can see, hey, I can do in my industry what Miss Chisolm did in her industry, in politics. And that's what we aim to do here. We'll be able to give you the principles, the layout, give you the right mindset, principles, processes, and systems that no matter what industry that you're representing, that you're in, you're able to do it and do it completely, fully, and be a trailblazer and be a pioneer in those industries. Connect with us. We'll put the information in the description for you to be able to contact us and be able to set up a strategy session so we can talk about your vision and we can talk about how we can assist you in being able to bring it to reality. That's what we do. So in the meantime, while you do that, hop on over to the YouTube channel. Y'all know 500 subscribers in 30 days. That's always our goal. I can't do that without you. I need you to share I need you to go and hit the subscribe button. I need you to hit that like, share, comment buttons as well. Let us know all of the things that we're doing, if they are assisting you, if they've been able to help you to be able to move forward in what it is that you do. So it's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. I'm going to be right back here tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace.